Hi everyone. I thought I'd make a topic on this video quickly, and it's just to spark anyone's, interest into something that's very important in recovery, and that is what goes on in your mind every day. And if it's something you've not considered before, I really suggest you go the next day, for example, just spectating what goes on in your mind day to day. And I think that people are really unaware of the thought patterns they get into day to day because it's become so much of a routine that it just never passes their mind. And I think it's very interesting to just observe your mind for a day. And when I was going through my recovery, when I first started doing this, I was shocked to see how much pressure I put on myself and how much I talked down to myself. And I was like, most of my thoughts were negative about myself, about my recovery, about my life, about everything. And that negativity was not helping me towards my recovery whatsoever. And some of the people I speak to, they get themselves into such an anxious rut of worrying about things and putting pressure on themselves, and it keeps them in this state of anxiety and wiredness, and it does them no favors whatsoever. And I really do believe that where your attention goes, your energy flows. And if you're telling yourself you can't recover, you're just not capable of it, or you need all these outside influences to recover, I really believe that it plays a negative impact on someone's recovery. When I was going through my recovery, some things that helped me was, in the very early days when I was trying to fix my insomnia, I'd go out and just sit and watch the stars and realize how massive the universe is and how small I am and how everything that I'm fretting about really doesn't matter. And I just started to observe things in such a different light, and it really helped me in just chilling out and realizing that those little ruts I got myself into were just dragging me down. I remember when I started observing my mind, I would write down what was going on in my mind, and I started to see certain patterns forming, talking down to myself, worrying about the future, worrying about, whether I was going to recover or not. And everything that I was writing down was putting so much power outside of myself that I just felt helpless. And I started to change that when I started to just think in a different way. For example, I would, we think of ourselves as, for example, I'm James and I'm 28 years old. And I started to look at myself and go, actually, the intelligence behind my body is hundreds of thousands of years old. The body is, a magnificent machine, and I'm occupying it right now. And I started to realize that my body is a magnificent machine that's trying to get better, but I'm in control, and I have to kind of navigate this to assist the body to do what it does best. And I just respected my body so much, and I saw it as like a second person, like a best friend. And I just was like, man, you're amazing. My body is fantastic. It's amazing. It's capable of doing some amazing feats. And I started to go, actually, looking at my mind and how I talk down to myself and what I put in my mouth and, the routines I follow and the TV that I watch, all this negativity. And I started to think, oh my God, I'm putting my body, my best friend, under so much pressure. And I just started to see it in such a different light. I'm not sure if I'm describing it as well as I could, but it's just started to shift my mindset. And basically what I wanted to do quickly in this video is just kind of try and make you jog your memory a bit and just make you look at what goes on in that mind of yours day to day, and whether it's helping you in achieving the life you want, achieving the state of health you want, and doing things that will assist you to get out of that emotional rut. Now, quickly, I'll just say this, is that don't go with the anticipation of never being negative again. That's not realistic. What I'm trying to tell you is not to dwell on things and go day to day worrying about these things that get you in this anxious rut. For example, for me, I was trying to recover, and I would get that little routine of a rut start to, you know, whatever triggered me, I'd start to go, oh my God, I've not had a proper job yet. I'm approaching this years old. I haven't done anything worthwhile. Oh my God, what am I going to do in the future? You know, I don't even have a clue what I want to do, and I've not even got my health yet. I can't even imagine myself getting into a job right now. I can't even, you know, the feeling I've got in my body, I just wouldn't be able to do it, and that, you know, it just spiral out of complete control. Next thing you know, you're wired, you're anxious, you're talking down to yourself, you know, you feel like shit. And what's been achieved by all that worrying? What has been achieved? How have you achieved your goal that you're so worried about? You have actually gone backwards. And it's about noticing those little trends that go on in your mind day to day and breaking them, because they are keeping you in a position where you can't achieve what you want to achieve. So, I'll end the video there. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. And if I've missed anything, I'll make another video. But I don't want to make these videos too long. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next video.